Hello everyone, this is Cafriel, and I'm pleased to bring you another episode of Let's Play Vantage Master. Our opponent tonight is a Wanderer. He has moderate speed, slightly lower than ours, low physical defense, okay magic defense, decent physical attack, and higher magic power than we have. This is going to be the first time we're fighting a master that has higher magic power and can compete with us in speed, mobility, and defensibility. In addition to all of that, he has almost all of the Natials and magic available we have. The only one he doesn't have is the Blacks. This mission starts bright and will change, and it starts late in the bright cycle. I think that covers it, so away we go. This is also the first mission where the player could be at a substantial disadvantage. The enemy master starts closer to these center 4 magic stones. Those magic stones are half the magic stones on the map. We have 3 by our start, he has 1, and he has a straight line down to them. Well, we're going to have to move south or north, and if we move north, we're going to have to go around a longer path. If we go south, the direct route cuts through a bunch of bushes, which will slow down our units moving forwards. So what I'm going to do to start with is move forwards and summon a Gwen Foss to grab the magic stone behind me. Now, the enemy master's summon is going to have a great effect here. He summoned a Gwen Foss, and I think that's probably slightly better for me than some of his other options, because the other common starting summon is a Dowler, which can really deny the center to our early Gwen Foss. Alright, so the second thing I'm going to summon is an Aetherian. Despite the fact that the enemy has an Earth Natial on the field, an Aetherian is very powerful on this map. There's a huge height disparity between the edges, as you can see. It's like height 15, height 16, and it's even 13 down to there. And then the magic stones in the center are height 8, and the rest of the center area is 9 with little bits of 10 around the edges. Archers have a huge range down into the center. So archers on the cliffs are very powerful. Now, because he didn't summon a Dowler, my Gwen Foss can just push straight down into the center. If he had, I wouldn't be able to do that because it would be kind of suicidal. Oh, and right, inspecting the enemy master. He has a melee attack, and I covered his stats, magics, and summons earlier. The primary thing we learn from that is what the enemy's attack range is. Now I'm going to summon a... Oh, I don't have enough MP to summon a Blacks, but I'll still talk about the Blacks now. The Blacks has very high attack power, the same speed and move distance as the Aetherian, the Earth Archer. It has a small firing angle and a firing range of 4. That means it can't shoot over things. Enemy units will be able to block it if they're in the line of fire. And it can't go into water like the Aetherian. So in the absence of an ability to summon a Blacks, what I am going to summon then is a Dowler. Because Fire Natials are going to be very powerful here. They're necessary to keep the enemy from pushing up the center. I'm going to wait there to claim the Magic Stone. They keep enemy air Natials from moving up here and stealing these Magic Stones as I move down to be more aggressive. And they also, especially Dowlers, well, actually only Dowlers, are going to be very powerful once night falls, because Dowlers are night-type Natials. In contrast to that, the Gwen Foss is going to get much weaker for most of the key part of this mission. So my master can now just advance. I still don't have enough MP to summon the Black, so all he's going to do is move forwards. Dowler is going to charge forwards as far as possible, and my Gwen Foss on its turn is either going to steal another Magic Stone, or he's going to go try to do some flanking. And given the positions of the enemy, what he's going to do is flank. The important thing here is that I'm going to go threaten that other Magic Stone, the one the enemy master took at the beginning. And that's really important because it will draw forces off from the battle at the center and or get me some extra MP. Either one of those is acceptable. Let's see how far this guy can reach. He can't reach any of the enemy water Natials, and I don't really want him to get killed But my Master and Domdauer are going to be able to kill it, so it doesn't matter what it does particularly. What I will do then is advance and wait, because I want to shoot at the water Natials rather than shooting at the fire Natial on a magic stone. That just won't deal much damage. Now, I can kill a Gwenfoss from behind with my attack here under those circumstances, which lets me save a little bit of MP. That's quite nice. However, the enemy Master is going to soon control 5 of the 8 magic stones here. He summoned another Domdauer, which will go some ways towards keeping me from making progress back here, but I'm going to be able to do some using this cliff in the upper right to dance around. Now, the enemy Domdauer can't reach these hexes, so I can just move straight across and park myself there. Alright. Now it's time to get some more Natials on the field. First summon is going to be a Marmay. Note what the time is. It's getting very, very late here. It's going to be night soon, and that means our 2 night-type Natials that we have so far, the Marmay and the Domdauer, are going to be increasingly powerful. This Domdauer can still kill my Aetherian if it moves, and I really don't want that. So I'm going to have to move it back a bit to keep it from getting killed. Unfortunately, that's probably going to keep me from being able to reach this. No, I'll still be able to reach the Rakio. Okay, so what I want to do is now is make sure that it's not going to hit my Aetherian, and I'm going to have to manually count out the hexes, because otherwise my Aetherian moving might be blocking its movement currently. So it's 1, 2, 2 spaces, or 4 spaces up, and then 6, because moving up hills costs more. So that means I can actually retreat just 1 hex and then make the attack. Unfortunately, I don't know a way to do that with the sub-command menu at the moment. So yeah, the enemy attacked my Master. Fortunately, I survived that, but I am a little bit wounded now. Alright, so that's another freaking Domdauer on the field. And my Aetherian, or not my Aetherian, my Gwenfoss is going to move up there and grab that magic stone next turn, most likely. All my Domdauer can do at the moment is either steal a magic stone or block the enemy from advancing through the center here. I don't want to get attacked by the Reku yet. At night, it won't be quite as bad. So what I'm going to do is just take one of these magic stones from the enemy Master. Okay, so my Marmay goes and then my Master goes. Now, I have 2 problems to deal with here. I want to get rid of this Domdauer, but I also want to protect and heal my Master. However, this Domdauer can't reach the Magic Stone. My Master can reach the Magic Stone, and if I summon another Marmay to block, it won't be able to reach my Marmay. So that's going to be good enough, and what I'm going to do instead is attack the Domdauer. The reason for that is because hopefully my Aetherian will be able to then kill it before it moves. Okay, so another Marmay on the field, and now we're getting a bit heavy on water, but since the enemy has 3 freaking Domdauers, I think that's okay. Alright, so grabbing that magic stone to really solidify my advantage on the magic here. And the enemy cast Bless, which is actually going to keep me from killing his Domdauer this turn. That's obnoxious, I guess. This Domdauer, if it moves, the enemy Domdauer will be able to reach my Master, but my Master will move first. So I'm going to steal another magic stone. Alright, it's Marmay time. Oh, look, I think my Marmay can actually kill this Domdauer. I sure hope so. And my other Marmay, regardless of what happens, yes, okay. So that's good. He's going to heal my Master, because my Master really needs that healing. But she will move forwards to impede any attempts to attack him. He's on a magic stone now, so I think he's pretty safe. And let's see. My Marmay will be able to kill that Reku next turn. And she's not going to be able to do much else. She's going to take the magic stone, kill the Reku. That's 8 turns out. Let's make sure that nothing is going to interfere with that. So this Domdauer cannot. The Marmay cannot. The enemy Master sure can't. And this Domdauer can't. Oh yes, my Gwen Foss is going to go. Gwen Foss isn't going to be doing much useful. So now what I really want to do with this 8th variant is hit the enemy Marmee. And I want to do it from somewhere safe. That means it's going to be one of these 3 hexes. And I'm actually going to take this one further down just to keep my 8th variant as far away from enemy units as possible. I'll get a chance to heal it eventually, but until then, I really, really need the 8th variant alive. And I'm, in fact, going to summon a 3rd Marmee, because all the enemy has is fire and water Natials at the moment. And on that note, my Gwen Foss can't really accomplish much. I think, however, that he can safely go annoy the enemy master. Won't deal much damage, probably 1 point. Ooh, 3 points from the back. Okay, I didn't think about that. But it will force the enemy to either waste the MP on the Marmee and the turn healing the master instead of the Marmee, is my hope. This Domdowler is not going anywhere. He's just parking his butt there. Because if he moves, the Magic Stone will be lost, and I don't want the Magic Stone to be lost. So, Marmee can't quite kill the Recu. Okay. Alright, so now I've got some things to think about here. I've got 3 Marmees on the field. That's kind of overkill for Marmees. They're slow, they're going to get weaker during the day, and day is coming. And, I could probably do with another Earth Natial to help deal with the enemy water Natials. Unfortunately, a Fire and Cell will get destroyed by Domdowlers at night. Absolutely destroyed. So, I would like to summon an 8th variant, and Diam is not going to do much better than a Fire Cell. So what I am going to do is just summon the Fire Cell and suck it up. And let's see, yeah, this one will be able to reach my master, and while it won't do a ton of damage, the other one can also currently reach my master. And I will have to block them, but whoops, I don't want to move. I am going to summon a Fire Cell in a blocking position. Now, with 2 Marmees next to me, my master, I should be able to eat some damage if I have to. Alright, so, time to go attack that Domdowler. Ooh. Yep, Fire Cell will have plenty of time to move. And this is going to take a bit of doing to get these guys off the Magic Stones. So yeah, that's... my master was hit in the kind of the back there, which is why he took so much damage despite being on the Magic Stone. But at night, and it just turned tonight, Marmees heal more HP. Alright, so this is Domdowler is, moving out now. He can't kill the Recu, but the Recu's gonna die, and then he's gonna be able to go hit the enemy master. Full health, not enough MP to do much of anything. Time to attack, because I will get another turn. Alright, so Fire Cell will finish off the enemy Recu, and that will free up my Marmee to heal my Domdowler. That's the plan anyway. Let's see what my 8th variant can reach here. Not much. Let's see what he can reach if he attacks. Yes, obviously he can reach the Marmee. Where do I want to attack from? I want the back attack if I can get it, or at least as much side bonus as I can get. Which means I'm going to have to move, and I don't want to move too far forward or backwards, because then I'll have to move forwards again later, so it'll just retreat the 1 hex to hit the Marmee. Gwen Foss is going to retreat back to that Magic Stone. It's probably still going to die to the enemy master's next attack, but that's still keeping the enemy master busy. Alright, heal my Domdowler, solidify my control over these Magic Stones, and you're noticing we're kind of having a mermaid party in the center here. Not much that can be done about that, but at least we're going to get rid of one of these other Domdowlers. So this is a good counter-argument for anybody that says that Marmees are not combat capable, because they definitely are against Fire Natials while it's nighttime. Alright, so it's going to be night for a while longer. I really want to finish off the enemy master before all my night-type Natials get become weaker with day, and my position gets much weaker. So what I'm going to do is summon another Domdowler to just chase after him, because if they get near him with his terribly low defense stats, they will destroy him at night. And yes, he killed my Gwenfoss even on the Magic Stone. That's a little bit unfortunate because I was hoping to continue using the defensive bonus it provided. Couldn't kill that Marmay, which means it's going to heal again. He's down to just the 2 Natials now. And he just lost his last Magic Stone. That's not going to last forever, but it will last long enough. His other Dome Dowler will die. This isn't going to do a ton of damage, but I think it will make sure that my Aetherian can finish it with a frontal attack. And now what I'm going to be summoning is Gwenfoss. And it's interesting that I haven't actually summoned a Blex here, because the enemy hasn't used any additional Air Natials. Normally, Blex gets a lot of work on this mission. Hopefully the next mission will be different, and it will actually get some stuff to do. I'm pretty sure it will, because of the new Natial I'm going to be getting. Alright, so my Dome Dowler is continuing to chase this guy down. And one of the things I'm really trying to prevent here is him retreating into the huge back space in the upper right. If he gets up there, this is going to take even longer to finish. So it's just a full-out charge. And fortunately, I do have one Gwenfoss to start in on the Dialma. Unfortunately, it's nighttime, so it can't just absolutely destroy it. Okay, so I'm going to actually get rid of a couple of my Marmays now, because they're not going to get back to the fight in time to make a difference, and it'll save some MP on future turns. I'm going to keep the one that leveled up, though. The additional speed it gets might make a difference. Time for another Gwenfoss. Gwenfoss are nice here because they can just keep hitting the Master no matter what's in the way, which means it will die eventually. Okay, so I don't think I can kill the Master in one hit, so what I'm going to do is kill the Dialma so it can't heal the Master. As I said, Dialma will not stand up against a Dome Dowler at night. Marmay creeps forward, and this is probably going to end pretty soon. Yeah, he's running out of space to run, and he had to run south to escape. I don't have any Earth Natials except the far end cell in the area, but it should be okay, because my Gwenfoss will be able to finish him off sooner or later. Whoops, that was a misclick. I didn't want to wait, but that's okay. Let's see. Block this escape route with the other Dome Dowler. Aetherian is just meandering forward. These bushes really get in the way. It makes it hard to maneuver much. So what I'm trying to do now is focus as much damage as I can onto this guy, so that even though the Marmay heals him, it won't bring him back to full health. The next time one of these Dome Dowlers gets to him, he's dead. And unfortunately, that won't be quite yet. Hopefully it will be before the turn of the next hour, however. Alright, well, we'll just get another Gwenfoss, because, hey, you know, Gwenfoss are nice, and we like Gwenfoss. Yeah, he found one spot that was safe, but he's run out of room now. Aetherian still can't reach anything. But the Gwenfoss Armada will be plinking away at his remaining HP. Go for the rear attack on the Marmay. I don't think I can deal 7 damage at night, though. So this is one of the key characteristics of this mission, is that the most significant parts of the battle after the first couple... Okay, this will kill the enemy masters. I'm going to hold off on that to do a little more analysis. The 2 Night-type Natials you have, the Marmay and the Dome Dowler, are going to be dominant in the fight over the center for a good part of the mission after the first few turns of fighting there. And once that happens, it's going to be really, really, really difficult for Air Natials to do anything. Which means that your Earth Natials will be a little more effective. Dome Dowlers will make very short work of Gwenfoss during the day, or at night, I mean. Gwenfoss are very weak at night and can't kill Aetherians effectively, and that means If necessary and the enemy summons a lot of Marmays instead of a lot of Domdalers, you can summon several Aetherians and just rain death on them from above. If you're playing as a more fragile master, you won't be able to move your master into the center and expose him to enemy Domdalers like I did, because they might die in one hit, even on a Magic Stone. It's really, really easy to get assassinated if you move out into the center. It's usually better to stay near the left 2 Magic Stones up there somewhere and work your way down with a large force that's somewhat archer-heavy. Use Marmays and Dialma to keep your troops alive. Marmays make good blockers against anything but Earth Natials, and the enemy won't be able to bring many Earth Natials to bear. If they do, your Domdalers will be able to kill them at night. The worst case scenario I can think of is a slow master with very low defenses and high magic power, who will end up summoning archers repeatedly and defending the bottom of this slope to above the center, and the bottom of the slope to the right of the 2 Magic Stones on the left. And with 3 Magic Stones to the enemy 5, you will be able to mount a defense for a while, because the enemy isn't human and will make mistakes. And your objective then will be to level up enough of your Natials that you're going to be able to make a stronger push. Possibly level 2 Natials or several level 1 Natials will make enough of a difference. And you'll be pushing using the time of day to make a push depending on what the enemy master has summoned and what most of his army is. So with that analysis complete, it's time to go finish this mission. Zap the enemy master for the 1 point of HP he has remaining, and wanted the mission. That was the first mission that I consider in the normal campaign to be actually potentially challenging. The other ones can definitely be hard if you're new, but this one can be hard even if you're experienced at the game, depending on your master and what the enemy master does. Our reward for that is 1 physical attack and 1 physical defense, which is nice. It'll make our master even better in straight-up combat. And the Emblem of Anger, which will let us summon another Heaven Natial, the Courier Bell. That will do it for this mission and for this episode, so thank you all for watching, and look forwards to the next video. Take care.